This season of Cooking Hawaiian Style is presented by the Hawaii Community Foundation. Welcome to another edition of Cooking Hawaiian Style, celebrating Maui and Season 20, presented by the Hawaii Community Foundation. Oh, don't forget to pick up our cookbook. Today we got a very special guest here in the kitchen. Chef Matt will be joining us. Let's get cooking.
When you're living on the island, such a diverse Hawaii, when you've tasted all the flavors from the mountain to the sea, we're cooking Hawaiian style. Oh, Hawaiian style. Oh, cooking Hawaiian style. Oh, Hawaiian style. Oh, we're cooking Hawaiian style.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the kitchen. Matt Yakabouski. Did I say that right?
Yes, sir.
Is that Portuguese?
No, it's
I'm
not.
just kidding. What is that?
It's Polish, Russian, German, European.
You're all mixed up. Poi
yeah.
dog.
Yeah,
Right
poi
on.
dog. There
Thank you
go.
for coming on the show. Tell everybody where you work.
I'm a private chef here on the island of Maui,
Yes.
and I host private dinners for visitors here on the island.
So if you ever come to Maui, and I know you're coming soon, Chef Matt is your guy, right? Small to big?
Small to big,
Weddings?
small weddings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. But you're more in the private side.
Yes, all private.
That's awesome.
Yes.
And how long you been doing this?
I've been doing it for over 10 years.
Nice.
Yes.
And where's your background from? Did you go to culinary school?
I'm not culinary school trained, no.
Okay.
I've just grown up working in restaurants, worked under a chef in California that was classically trained,
Yeah,
and then I've been on Maui for 25 years.
right.
And then I've just been cooking. I started off at Mama's Fish House when I first moved here.
I love
that was
Mama's
very
Fish House.
iconic and
Yes.
beautiful restaurant, and a great start for me. And then worked a few other restaurants, worked at the Grand Wailea Resort,
Cool.
and then I got into doing private.
Well, I really like that you're using local ingredients.
Thank
What are
you.
you going to make today?
Today, I'm gonna make a Kula butter lettuce salad using some mac nuts, some fresh hearts of palm from Hana, and then some Kula strawberries.
All right. And what do you need here?
I'm gonna start off with a glass bowl.
Okay.
I've got some egg whites here,
All right.
one egg white.
And do you know your lettuces?
I
Do you know them all?
I think, I hope
Well,
so.
oh, well, so like a butter lettuce. What
Yes.
would be the butter lettuce? Are they all in the same family? I don't get it.
No, they're not.
They're all different,
There's
leafy-
different flavors. Some have
Different
some are a
flavors.
little bit spicier.
So tell everybody the butter lettuce tastes like butter.
Buttery. It's very nice and soft. It's a
That's
beautiful
why they
lettuce.
call it the butter lettuce.
Yes.
You know, you'll be surprised how many people ask these questions. So I'm asking for the listener or the
Sounds great.
viewer. I'm sorry.
Excellent.
So egg white.
Egg whites, yes. I've got a pinch of salt.
Okay.
We're gonna do a pinch of salt, and then we're gonna use some sugar, and we're actually gonna start by frothing the egg whites a little bit.
Frothing.
You want to get a little bubbles in there?
Fancy word for whisking.
Yeah,
Frothing.
frothing.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with some bubbles, and we'll slowly incorporate some sugar.
I got to tell you a little story about the egg whites. You know about
Yes.
egg whites and the Portuguese monks?
I do not.
So they use the egg whites to starch their clothing back in the 1500s. And there was a bakery right next to this monastery, and they gave all of the bakery the egg yolks. The egg yolks were then used to make a custard that we call, you know those little custard pies that came from Portugal? And I just forgot the name of them. But
Little
the
Portuguese
yeah,
custard
Portuguese
pies?
custard pies. They were given to this little bakery that's now been open for 250 years. But it started from the monks' egg whites pressing their clothing.
That's
So you
impressive.
can use that to press your clothing.
I like that.
You
Maybe
like
I'll
that?
try that one day.
All right, so
Yeah.
you just keep adding sugar in there and you're muscling it, right?
Yes, I'm basically making a meringue,
Yes.
and so we're whisking it. We're getting it nice and light, fluffy.
Now, if you keep doing that, will that turn into a whipped cream kind of
No.
texture? No.
It's definitely going to become silky
Yeah.
in texture, but we're not trying to make obviously like a whipped cream out of it.
Right, right.
But we're using the egg white for making a little meringue.
So you can't do it too much then.
You
Or
can over whip it. You can definitely over whip it. I'm going
Yeah.
to add a little bit of cayenne pepper here.
You know, when I was a youngster, go to the discos, they used to tell me you're over whipping it. That's what the girls used to say anyway. All right, cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper for a little
That's-
heat, so you've
all
got
right.
a little bit of sweetness with the sugar.
Okay.
You've got the cayenne pepper, and then we got the egg white, which has now become thick.
That looks good.
We're going to incorporate the mac nuts into this.
How much mac nuts did you put in there?
That is about 1 cup.
Okay,
I'll hand that to you, sir.
no problem.
We're gonna give it a little mix.
You don't cut them in half
Can
or
I have the
anything,
spray
yeah.
right there, sir?
Sorry?
This one right here.
Oh.
Thank you. So non-stick spray,
Okay.
and I'm gonna spray that on a piece of parchment. This will keep the mac nuts from sticking.
What's your belief on the aluminum foil parchment paper? I see all these things going around about aluminum foil. What's your
Aluminum
thought?
foil is not good for you.
Hey,
Alzheimer's.
there you go. Okay.
We don't want to get Alzheimer's.
Yeah,
so
so-
we're using a little bit of spray. I like
Use
sometimes
parchment.
the coconut spray personally.
All right.
These are going to go in a 325-degree oven.
Okay, you can put it. I think I got it on for
Yep,
you.
you
just
got
put
it on
right
for
there.
me?
You
Yep.
can put it right there.
Thank
yeah.
you. Right in the
Perfect.
oven. They go in a 325-degree oven for a half hour, 15 minutes. In between the cooking, you're going to mix them, and then you're going to put them back in the oven to finish cooking.
All right, we're gonna see what that looks like when we come back, and then we're gonna finish up this recipe with the next step.
Sounds
All right,
great.
Chef Matt is hanging out with us, you guys. Mahalo once again to the Hawaii Community Foundation, and thank you guys for watching. It's season 20 of Cooking Hawaiian Style.
This season of Cooking Hawaiian Style is presented by the Hawaii Community Foundation.
Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style, presented by the Hawaii Community Foundation. Chef Matt here, and we're gonna finish up this butter lettuce salad, which also we just discussed is manoa lettuce.
Manoa lettuce.
Yeah, one of my favorites, by the way. It's good for wrap, to like wrap stuff. right?
Absolutely. You can use it as a wrap. You can
Yeah.
definitely do like little pokey cups with it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
You also, before you get to the dressing, in the oven, you set it at
325.
325.
Yes.
The mac nut wrapped in that egg white sugar
And a little meringue, yes.
meringue.
Yes.
You want to take that out, see what it
Yes,
looks like,
absolutely.
so everyone can see.
Yep.
There you go, like
Voila.
candy. You basically made a mac nut candy, right?
Candied mac nuts, yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's work on this dressing.
The dressing, champagne vinegar.
Champagne vinegar. I'll take this from
Thank you.
Do you have a favorite champagne, chef?
I have a favorite champagne to drink. Yes.
Yeah. What is it?
Veuve Clicquot.
Oh, I love it. That's the orange bottle.
Yes, it is.
It has a very expensive taste, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, they
Probably
say-
about $70, $80 a bottle,
Yeah,
maybe.
It's right around there. Yeah, about
Yeah.
$65.
You know what I like?
What?
Perrier-Jouet.
Oh, Perrier-Jouet
And
is
I
great.
love old bottle of Dom Perignon.
Dom Perignon's great too.
Yeah. So, but this one you wouldn't want to put the Dom Perignon or the
No.
high one. You want to drink that one.
Yes.
So you can use any kind of champagne, right?
You could.
Okay.
This is actually champagne vinegar.
Champagne vinegar.
Yes.
So, we're
we
not
have
even putting champagne in
we
there.
have champagne vinegar. We have sugar. We're going to incorporate coconut milk
All right.
into the dressing.
How much coconut milk do you think you're putting in there?
That's about a quarter cup right
Quarter
there.
cup.
Yep.
And we're going to put the whole recipe on our website, cookinghawaiianstyle.com. You will be surprised how many people
Chives.
will say, hey, Chef Matt said put a quarter cup of coconut milk, and it's not a quarter cup. It didn't taste
Shallots.
right. Shallots.
Yep.
You're just going to dice them up there?
I'm going to dice them up real quick.
What's your favorite local food to eat, Chef?
I always enjoy poke.
Yeah.
Poke is one of my favorites.
Yeah. You
Yep.
make a lot of poke when you do your
I do.
events?
I do. And sashimi,
Yeah.
nigiri bites I enjoy.
You got the best fish, man, I tell
We
you,
do.
in Hawaii.
I actually enjoy fishing a lot
Do
myself.
you? Yeah. You a diver? Are you out on land? What kind of fishing?
Ocean fishing out in the
Ocean
ocean, deep sea.
Yeah.
Shallot.
That's
Incorporate
a
some-
nice cut there, Chef.
Thank you. Thank you.
Some shallots.
We'll dispose of
You do
this.
like a half shallot.
This is about a half shallot.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll get these
So
out
we
of
got
the
the
way.
dressing.
That's it?
Yep. A
That
little bit
was
of salt.
simple. Very simple.
A little bit of salt there.
You mind if I do a little
Some
taste?
black pepper.
Okay. Mind if I just do a little taste
Yep.
there? Oh, that's good. It's very smooth.
Thank you. So we're going
It's
to dress
almost creamy. Very smooth.
nice little fat content
Yeah,
from the
yeah.
coconut milk. We'll dress the salad greens with some dressing.
Okay.
And then we're
Awesome.
going to do some chopped.
I'm gonna get this out of your way if that's
Thank you.
okay. So
Absolutely.
people can see you in there.
Uh-huh.
All right.
We'll do some chopped strawberries.
Anybody you looked up to as a chef or a cook that you
Anthony
loved working
Bourdain was always a
with? He
favorite.
was the man, wasn't he?
Yes.
You know, I got a chance to work with him.
You did.
I took him around Hawaii,
Mm-hmm.
got to cook for him at my house. No reservations, the first time he comes to Hawaii. And I was teaching him the kind of the history of the plantation days and stuff, and we became friends, and he started getting me other shows, and that's really why we do this show. He was like, you need to share these stories with people, you know, about how the spam musubi came about, how, you know, poke, where did it come from, and that kind of thing. And that he was really one of my inspirations as well.
Local hearts of palm from Hana.
I love local hearts of palm. If you can't get hearts of palm, do you recommend anything else? Because I know this is a big part of that salad. If you're like in Idaho somewhere.
In Idaho, I mean,
You know what I mean? Or maybe apple?
definitely
Green
not.
apple?
Green apple would go great.
Yeah,
Sure. We're gonna give it a little toss.
that's good. I really like that dressing. I think you should bottle it.
I should bottle it, maybe.
Yeah. You just gonna layer it there, make it look nice?
Yeah, just gonna make it look pretty.
By the way, we washed our hands before we did this.
Yes, we
You'll
did.
be pretty surprised how many people send you emails say you guys didn't wash your hands.
Goat feta.
Always wash your hands. A lot of chefs are OCD. Feta, love it. Some
and
feta
then
cheese.
we're gonna finish it off with the mac nuts.
You're gonna crunch them up there.
Just chop them up a little bit.
Let's try. These are from Kula.
These are Kula strawberries, yes, sir. You want to try
Kula,
one?
some of the best strawberries in the world, man. Kula is located on Maui, above in the country. So the climate is perfect for this kind of fruit. And the farms are pretty big now, huh?
The farms are phenomenal up country,
Yeah.
yes. We're gonna do a little bit of the candied mac nuts on top. Would you like to try one?
I would love to try one.
And then we're gonna garnish it with some pea flowers.
Very good, chef.
Thank you.
Pea flowers, edible?
Yes, sir, they are.
Edible. If you don't have pea flowers in your garden, garnish it with whatever you want. That looks beautiful.
Thank you.
Look at that.
Thank you. And we
When
can
we
do a
come-
little dressing over the top if you wanted to finish
Yeah.
with a little more dressing.
All right, when we
Yeah.
come back, what are you gonna make?
Next, I'm gonna make an Italian zabayon made with passion fruit.
I love it. Don't go anywhere, you guys. The full recipe is on our website. You gotta get this dressing recipe, cookinghawaiianstyle.com. Make sure you get our cookbook while you're there, okay? Chef Matt, when we come back, more with Cooking Hawaiian Style. Oh no.
Thank you.
This episode of Cooking Hawaiian Style is brought to you by Hawaiian Air Cargo and the Royal Lahaina Resort and Bungalows.
Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style Season 20. We got Matt here. What are we making next, Matt?
We're gonna make an Italian zabayon, and we're gonna actually use champagne and passion fruit.
I love it. I love it. Let's, what do we need?
We're gonna start with the strawberries, and we'll basically just clean up the strawberries,
Okay.
make them look beautiful.
We talked a little bit earlier about these beautiful Kula strawberries. Are you growing anything? Are you doing living off the land at all at your place?
We actually have a bunch of things growing right now. We're growing
Yeah.
a lot of avocados and a lot of citrus. We have a little piece of land out on the east side of the island, and very fortunate to be growing some stuff and for our future and future of other people.
Nice. And you guys were doing a lot with the community, aren't you? Like with papayas, I heard?
During the fires, we donated about 600 pounds to the food bank.
Nice.
And then I also brought some up here to the west side and delivered some to the
Yeah.
west side for people during
Things
that.
grow so good here. You know, that volcanic soil, everything grows good here. And there's so many great products coming out of Maui now, from goat cheese to fruits and vegetables and taro and
Amazing products all over. the
yes,
island. Yes.
even chili oil. You know, we've had in our last season we've had a bunch of entrepreneurs with all their new products, which is really good to see. You know, so how many strawberries we got here?
Oh, right now we got about 7, 8.
Okay,
Want enough just to fill the cup, you know. So we've got a good amount in the cup here for our little dessert that we're making.
how much time do you spend creating in the kitchen, like trying to do your own thing?
I cook probably almost every day.
Yeah, and is it always trying to make something new or better?
No, it's I try to eat healthy for myself.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so I think that's pretty important. I think a lot of people these days
Yeah.
really want to eat healthy.
Oh, for sure.
And so I try to keep things light, fresh, and healthy.
Okay, what do you got going on in the pot over there?
So I've got some boiling water. We're gonna
You
get
can
rid
put
of
on the
this.
side over
There
there.
we go.
Yeah.
Set that on the side. And we're basically gonna be putting the egg yolks right into here.
Okay.
And we're gonna make our custard with a little bit of sugar, champagne, passion
You
fruit.
need some. Oh, you're gonna put this in a
We're gonna
glass.
set these
I'm gonna
right
just
here.
put this right here so people can see
Okay,
what you're doing.
Perfect.
All right.
Strawberries.
And then the egg yolks. How many egg yolks are you gonna use?
I have 6 egg yolks, and I have about a half a cup of sugar right there,
Okay.
about a quarter cup of the passion fruit puree.
So you guys see what he did? He took the egg whites, used it for the dressing for the salad, took the egg yolks, and he's gonna make a custard. No waste over here. I like that.
May I have the bowl, please, sir?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
There you go. Let me
So,
put this on the side here.
We'll start with the egg yolks, 6
Okay.
egg yolks. We'll discard that. And then
I love eggs.
these are actually organic eggs from upcountry.
Nice.
I've got the sugar. Give it a
Need a
little
spoon?
tap. Incorporate our sugar in there.
You got pure sugar?
This is organic sugar.
Okay.
And then we've got our passion fruit puree,
How much of that are you putting in there?
quarter cup.
Quarter cup.
Quarter
How
cup
much
of-
sugar did you put in there?
That is about a half a cup of sugar.
All right.
And then we're gonna use some champagne.
Okay. Any champagne will do?
Anything really will do. We're really looking for the bubbles in the champagne, which is gonna give it a little more effervescence
Yes.
and lighten up the custard itself.
Effervescence. What a word, huh? What a word. Your vocabulary is very good, Chef.
Thank you.
All right. A little bit of champagne.
And
If I don't have
that's
champagne,
about a quarter cup.
can I use anything else, or it's just not gonna work?
You could use Marsala wine.
Marsala wine.
You could probably use any type of liqueur if you wanted to flavor
Okay.
it a little differently.
All right.
Okay, so the water's boiling. The key is you do not want the bottom of the bowl to sit inside the water.
Okay.
We do not want to curdle the eggs or turn it into a
What is this process called in the chef world?
bain-marie.
A bain-marie. Beautiful.
Thank you.
You're gonna make a bain-marie, ladies and gentlemen.
So we're going to slowly start cooking the eggs here.
Make sure you don't use a plastic bowl to do this, okay?
You don't want to use a plastic
use
bowl.
something that can handle the heat for sure.
Definitely.
All right, 6 eggs.
6 eggs, champagne, passion fruit,
Right.
and then we've got the sugar in there.
Most of your dishes, well, today you got to put some muscle in there. You're working to eat today.
Well,
The dressing, the custard for dessert. You got to keep that moving, right?
I'm working on it.
Because if it doesn't move, tell everybody what happens.
You're going to make scrambled eggs.
Yes.
We don't want to have scrambled
You
eggs
just
in
got
our
to keep
dessert.
it moving, you guys.
That's right.
Yeah. Every once in a while, move the bowl. So you didn't put a whole lot of water in there. You just put maybe that much so you can
It's about an
create
inch
some
in the
steam,
bottom,
right?
yes.
Yeah. High the better?
Yeah, but at some point you want to turn it down because you don't want to, again, make scrambled eggs out of
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know, we're looking to get it about 160 degrees,
Okay.
and that way, you know, you're bringing up to temperature. We're
Right.
not going to get any foodborne illnesses.
Right.
You're basically cooking the eggs,
That
making
looks
the
good.
custard.
Chef, favorite beach on Maui?
McKenna.
Yeah.
I think McKenna's always been one of my
Yeah.
favorites.
You like that beach because why? Because of the nude beach?
No, no, no. I just like the beach because it's so beautiful.
Yeah, it is. I kind of grew up on that. I grew up on this beach and McKenna.
McKenna's
Yeah.
definitely been one of my
Yeah,
favorites all
right.
time. Yes,
All right, so-
Ho'okipa Beach too.
Yeah, okay,
like
beautiful.
Ho'okipa.
We got so many beautiful beaches. You guys, Maui is open. All right, make sure you come and visit Maui. Royal Lahaina Resort and Bungalows. This is the spot too if it's your first time coming to Maui. We're gonna finish this up, and when we come back, we're gonna put it all together. We're gonna bring back your salad because I can't wait to taste it fully complete. So you guys don't go anywhere. The full recipe, it's on our website, cookinghawaiianstyle.com. All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
This episode of Cooking Hawaiian Style is brought to you by Hawaii Self Storage and Lanai's Travel Club.
Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style. We're finishing up this. Say it for me, Chef.
Italian zabayon.
Zabayon. He had to make it difficult, just like your last name. You're making the custard in here. Tell everybody real quick what you did again.
I put the egg yolks. I got 6 egg yolks in here, half a cup of sugar.
Okay.
I've got a quarter cup of passion fruit, and then about a quarter cup of champagne.
Right on. Now, if you're taking the passion fruit like this, what are you doing to get that out of there? Or are you just you're buying it?
I used a puree in here
the
personally.
puree.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So
You guys
you-
never seen a lilikoi passion fruit? That's what it looks like inside of there. If you never saw one before.
And as you can see, it's starting to thicken.
Yes.
So now
So
we're
how
making.
long did that roughly take? Because we were doing it during the commercial break, but how long did that take?
It's been about 4.5, maybe.
4.5 minutes?
Yeah, 4.5
Okay.
minutes or so.
So if you got to use the bathroom or do anything, answer the phone. Make sure your phone's next to you because you got to keep that moving. Chef said it's going to turn into scrambled eggs.
We don't want to make scrambled eggs.
No. And you got to make sure you still have water in there while you're doing it
Yes,
too.
yes, we have
Right?
water, and you don't
Yes.
want the bowl to sit in the water.
Yes. You can't be touching
No.
the bowl.
No.
So basically you're using the steam
Yes.
to making that thicken.
Basically the bain-marie.
The bain-marie,
Yes.
yes. All right. And what are you going to do with that? What do you need me to do? You want to put this here?
Yeah, you can put that right there.
Okay.
Maybe side by side on this side.
All right.
And then I'll need a spoon,
Okay.
maybe 2 spoons. We'll use one for the passion fruit. We're going to scoop out some passion fruit.
All right.
If you want, you can scoop some of the passion fruit right out of these 2.
Okay.
You
I
want
can
to be
do
my,
that. Yeah,
my
I'll
sous
be your
chef,
sous
sir?
chef today.
Thank you.
Right in the bowl?
Oh, no, we're going to scoop them right in
Oh, you're
here.
going to put it in here. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What am
All
I
right.
doing?
And this looks like it's come
Yes, chef.
to a custard right there. Thank you.
All right.
We'll turn that off. And then we're gonna basically do a
I'm
little
gonna
bit
take
of,
out the. You don't want this part.
we don't need the pulp in there so much. We're just looking for a little garnish with
Yes.
the color of the seeds.
All right.
And then we
How's
use a
that?
larger spoon here. We're gonna,
That looks beautiful.
thank you.
Perfection.
You wanna taste it?
Sure, I want to taste it. I've always wanted to taste. Don't have to ask me twice. Oh, perfect.
Light,
Perfect.
airy,
It's not too tart.
not too tart.
I was expecting a whole lot of tart, but it's smooth.
Simple dessert,
Very simple.
not
like
so
that.
heavy.
Yeah.
Great for after a nice meal.
And you can put anything you want in there, right? Blueberries, papaya,
You
mango.
could do a variety of fruit. It
Yeah.
doesn't just have to be the one,
Yeah.
you know, the strawberries. I just wanted to use something locally.
All
So
right.
then we'll garnish it with some seeds, passion
There you
fruit.
go. What presentation,
Thank
boy.
you. We've got some star fruit here.
Love this. So it just finished starfruit season here in Hawaii. Well, my tree did anyway. But I don't know if you guys seen starfruit before. Growing up, we used to get these and we used to cut them and put them in shoyu, black pepper, and a little bit of vinegar. And we would just soak them in there, almost like a pickle mango kind of deal. You know what I mean?
That sounds
and then
good.
whenever we would finish a bag of pickle mango, we'd cut these up and throw this in the bag of pickle mango and throw some lihimoi powder on it. So there's so many ways you can use this fruit, but it's beautiful, isn't it?
It's great in a salsa as well.
Oh yeah, and a salsa.
Okay, so we've got some edible flowers,
All right,
nasturtium petals,
look at you.
just for a little color.
All edible.
All edible.
Look at you.
These are snapdragons.
Are they hard? Is it hard to grow microgreens or these types of
You definitely have
flowers
to have a
for-
green thumb.
Yeah, you do, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
100%. And then I have a little bit of gold leaf,
Okay.
just for a little extra flair.
This will impress your family. Look at that.
A little bit of gold on top.
You got to make sure you got them tweezers too.
Gotta have the
Make
tweezers.
yourself look legit.
And there
I'm
we
gonna
have
try
it.
the salad. Tell
Okay.
everybody real quick, Chef, what you did with this salad, because the dressing, beautiful.
I made the dressing with champagne vinegar,
Okay.
coconut milk, some sugar, some salt, some black pepper, some shallots and some chives. And then I just mix that together. It has Kula strawberries from upcountry, goat feta cheese, and then some candied macadamia nuts on it, and
So
some edible
good.
flowers.
So
Thank you.
good, and it feels so refreshing and healthy.
Thank you.
Let's do this from start to the end.
Okay, the Italian zabayon. It's made with egg yolks. I used organic egg yolks. I used champagne, sugar, passion fruit, and then I heated it over the bain marie and cooked it over the double boiler right there.
Look how beautiful that looks, you guys. Beautiful. Here you go, Chef.
Served over some Kula strawberries with some local passion fruit, a little bit of passion fruit puree.
Here, you go ahead and use
Thank
that
you,
one.
thank
Let's
you.
share one so we can save that one.
All right.
Because the camera crew right now is salivating.
There we go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Are we supposed to touch?
I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chef Matt, thank you guys so much for watching. Mahalo to Hawaii Community Foundation. Where can they find you?
Here locally on Maui, alohapartychef.com.
There you go. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Full recipe on our website, cookinghawaiianstyle.com. It's awesome, man.
Thank you.
I could eat this every day.